Life won't always make sense. There will be moments where you feel completely lost, days where the weight on your shoulders feels impossible to carry, times when nothing goes according to plan, no matter how hard you try. And in those moments, remember something simple but powerful: trust Allah with what you can't control. We spend so much of our lives trying to control everything, every outcome, every relationship, every situation. But what happens when nothing works? When the things you try so hard to fix only get worse? That's when the anxiety kicks in. You start questioning yourself. You wonder, why me? What did I do wrong? But we forget we're not in charge. The one who created you, the one who wrote your story before you were even born, he's the one in control. His plan is better than yours, even when you don't understand it yet. There are going to be days where your heart feels broken, days when you lose someone, days when your duas seem unanswered, nights where you cry silently, feeling alone even when surrounded by people, and yet somehow, you still keep going. And that silent strength, it's not unnoticed. Every tear, every silent prayer, every thought you keep hidden, Allah knows, He sees it all. Think about this. When you're physically sick, what do? You reach for medicine, you Google symptoms, you see doctors, but when none of that works, panic starts creeping in. And it's usually at that point that we remember to turn to Allah. But why do we wait until we're helpless before asking for His help? Why don't we start there? It's not wrong to seek help, to take action, to look for solutions, but the mistake is in relying solely on the means while forgetting the one who controls the cure itself. Everything starts with Him, every solution, every outcome, every answer. Before you step outside to chase your goals, before you take that job interview or start something new, ask Allah, Allah, guide me, help me, make this easy for me. You're taking the steps, but your heart, your trust, it stays with Allah. That's when blessings come. And remember, it works both ways. You can't just say, I trust Allah, and sit back waiting for things to fall into your lap. You have to move, you have to try. Trust is not sitting still, trust is doing your part and leaving what you can't control in His hands. Sometimes things will keep failing, not because you're cursed or unlucky, but because Allah is guiding you back to Him to remind you that you're not supposed to carry this alone. When life feels like it's falling apart, when anxiety becomes your daily companion, when your mind won't stop racing, remember this. You don't have to figure it all out. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to trust the one who already knows where your story is headed. So stop trying to control what you were never meant to control. Do what you can and leave the rest to Him. Maybe right now you're thinking, but I've been praying, I've been making dua, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to, and yet life still feels heavy. Remember, struggles don't always mean you're doing something wrong. Sometimes there's a sign you're exactly where you need to be. Being tested doesn't mean you're being punished, it could mean you're being prepared. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this teaching me? You're not cursed, you're not forgotten. You're being shaped, you're being strengthened. Maybe the thing you're most stressed about right now is already written in your future. Maybe the outcome you're so worried about is already taken care of, but your worry won't change it, your dua might. So take your anxiety to the prayer mat, take your fears to your sujood, turn your sleepless nights into conversations with the one who's already planning your relief. Say to Him, I don't understand this test, but I trust that you're preparing me for something better. And trust isn't just about believing things will get better instantly. Sometimes it's trusting that even when things stay hard, Allah will always give you the strength to handle it. And that's a miracle too. Strength isn't about not feeling pain, it's about standing up and praying even when your legs feel weak. It's raising your hands in dua even when your heart feels heavy. It's saying Alhamdulillah even when life doesn't make sense. So if you're carrying heartbreak, stress, anxiety, or grief right now, pause, take a deep breath, tell yourself, I'm not in control, but Allah is, and that's enough. Whatever it is you're facing right now, you're not alone, you never were. Let go of what is not in your hands and trust the one who's holding your future.